So if you're currently living in Tampa or looking to relocate and you're doing a lot of research on where to move, but you just have tons of questions such as how are the schools or what's the pricing like? What are the fun things to do? Well, today you're in luck because we're going to break down Wesley Chapel, undeniably Tampa Bay's fastest growing suburb, and give you some insight as to why this could be the best area for you to live in. So stick around because I'll be answering most of your questions about Wesley Chapel. Let's go. I'm Chris Johnson and I run a real estate team here in the Tampa Bay area, and I also make videos on what it's like to live, invest, and relocate in the Tampa Bay metro. So if you find value in any of our videos, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. And if purchasing a home is on your list, reach out to us. You can check out our information below and do not hesitate to reach out, as we would love to hop on a discovery call with you. Call, text, email, or fill out our contact form. Now, Wesley Chapel has seen some exponential growth in the past decade, and this has primarily been driven by the massive amounts of development. I mean, as the saying goes, if you build it, they will come, right? So with the increased development opportunities such as housing and commercial, retail, dining, many folks have found themselves gravitating to the Wesley Chapel market, and for good reason. You have some of the top-ranked schools in this area, some relatively affordable housing options, which I'm going to discuss where to look later on in this video, so stick around, some of the luxury housing options, and no lack of shopping, dining, and entertainment for all ages. Areas such as Shops at Wiregrass provide you an open-air mall. It's got some nice stores. It's anchored by Macy's, but there's actually stores like Pottery Barn as well there. You're also going to have featured over 14 different sit-down restaurants and also counter-order style restaurants to choose from as well. The living room is actually one of my personal favorites, and they also have a second location in Dunedin, so make sure you check them out. Also in the Wesley Chapel area is the Grove, and you're going to find an awesome area called Crate, and these are shops and restaurants that are actually made out of containers, and on the weekends they have live bands that play. It's very super family friendly, popular lunch and dinner options as well. Now, you also have the Tampa Premium Outlets when you continue down State Route 56 going towards Lutz and Land O'Lakes, with tons of other restaurant options as well, and there's the Costco that's located there too. Now let's check out what some of the locals had to say about Wesley Chapel from niche.com. Here you can see very up and coming area, loads of new building from homes to shopping and dining. Next, we got safe and good schools, one of the best places to live in the Tampa Bay and will just get better. And this last one, Wesley Chapel is the perfect suburban family city and schools are fantastic. Now, tell me this, would you be okay with rush hour traffic to live in an area like Wesley Chapel? Let me know in the comments below. So with all those pros, there definitely is a con, and there's a reason why I asked that question, because the major negative review with Wesley Chapel is going to be the traffic. Now, infrastructure is years behind on the growth that this area has experienced. Now, I will say it could definitely be worse, but I completely understand why folks hate the traffic. And I mean, after all, I personally live in this area and I see the commute and I do this daily. But we have helped many families move here, and traffic is the main issue they have, but the pros heavily outweigh the cons here. Another con that I have heard from past clients is the fact that they love the area that they moved into, but they've also seen these major developments kind of move a little too close to comfort, as some of our past clients did choose to live in more of a spacious lot, not any of these master plan communities, but they were next to some areas of land that were due to have some development come, and they're starting to see land get cleared. But again, no matter what side of the fence you're on, you have to agree that Wesley Chapel is a top destination for families and even single folks of all ages. Now let's talk a little bit about the schools, because if you have a family, I understand this is extremely important. Wesley Chapel features some of the top schools in Pasco County. Now, I did some of the heavy lifting for you and did the research on greatschools.org and as to what and where the top rated schools are. Now, these elementary, middle, and high schools ranked at the top, and this map here shows you kind of a general area of where these schools funnel. So if you want to remain in the best schools as far as elementary, middle, and high school, according to greatschools.org, this is the general area that you want to focus on. Most of these top schools are going to fall within heavily popular neighborhoods such as Seven Oaks, Northwood, Wiregrass, and Cypress Creek, which is a desirable area and a small pocket which is around State Route 56 and Bruce B. Downs Highway. But you also have other neighborhoods driving down State Route 56 that also funnel into good school districts, such as River's Edge, River Landing, Winding Ridge, and The Ridge. Now, these homes are going to be in the 600,000s up to the well over $2 million range as well. Now, this whole corridor is continuing to see more and more developments from new subdivisions by D.R. Horton. You've got Persimmon Park, which will be another great community within the Wiregrass section. Now, drop a comment down below if you'd like for me to do more future videos on any of these neighborhoods that we're talking about. We can break down amenities, specific pricing, and even go on a tour of a home or two for you. Now let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper into housing. So currently there are townhome options in the Wesley Chapel area for $325,000 range. The single family homes are going to be in the upper 300,000s if you're looking at a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home around 1,300 square feet, built anywhere between the 90s to the 2015s or so. Then you have larger homes that are going to be 4 to 5 bedrooms. These will be about 1,800 square feet at least, and these are going to range again from the 600,000s up to over 1 million. Now these can range anywhere between new construction and also some more established homes built in the early 2000s. Now for you, you may want something in between that $425,000 and that $500,000 range, kind of the median price point, but you will have to know that these homes will most likely need some updating in these more desirable top school district areas. It's probably going to be an older home, again, the early 2000s range, but some of the areas that I get into next, you can find some nice newer homes as well. Now getting into that, you have popular neighborhoods such as the ones within Wiregrass, like I touched on earlier. They can range from the 500,000s to over 1 million with wonderful resale and new construction options. Then you have another popular option, Watergrass, that can range anywhere between 400,000 to over 1 million as well, which has great resale and new construction options. And they even have some townhome options that are being built right now by MI Homes that you can find in the lower 400,000s. Now, the great thing about Watergrass is the elementary school is actually on site within the community, which makes it easy for parent pickup and drop off, with many of the parents that are actually driving golf carts to the school, which makes it so much easier to beat the traffic. And of course you have Epperson, which is widely known for the Epperson Lagoon, which every resident has access to with an extra fee that's added on to their HOA, but such a great family water park / pool that is extremely popular and sometimes a criteria for some of our buyer clients. Now the homes here in Epperson can range anywhere between the 400,000s to the $1 million range as well. Now I hope this covered almost everything you may want to know about Wesley Chapel, from schools to housing, what's coming soon. You found any value in this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. And as always, if you're looking to make a move in or out of the Tampa Bay area, me and my team would love to work with you. So contact us through text, email, call, or fill out the contact form below in the description. And as always, we'll catch you next week for a new video.